Hey friends, it's David Miller talking to you from my studio Primordial Creative, here to give you a 2-minute tip on how you can improve your photography. We're going to use something in Lightroom called the Histogram. This is in the upper right corner. A lot of you know what the histogram is, but I'm going to show you how I would use it in a scenario where I have mixed lighting and difficulty picking out what the right white balance is for my shot. When you have mixed lighting, you're talking about sunlight coming through a window mixed with some LED panel or some kind of ambient light that's just a little bit off. And if you're doing portraiture and you're trying to match skin tones correctly, then you might run into a little bit of a problem here. So whenever I have this kind of scenario and I can't choose a good white balance on my camera, auto isn't really doing the job I want it to do, and the white balance selections in Lightroom aren't helping me out, I go ahead and look at the histogram in the upper right corner. This has where all tonalities fall. When you're working in black and white, this is real obvious to figure out. When you're working in color, it's not so easy, but go ahead and look in the lights, the highlights area. If you're working with somebody who has lighter skin, then that area shouldn't have a whole bunch of blue on it unless you're hitting them with a blue gel or there's like a very bright blue sky behind them. That area probably should functionally have more of the reds, the yellows, the oranges. But if you look in that area and you notice a color in your highlights that doesn't seem to conform to something that should be in the photo, for example, greens in the highlight areas, but there's not a whole lot of green going on in the actual photo, or magentas, and then you know that's something you can adjust in white balance, either the temperature or the tint, or going down halfway onto your Lightroom panel, the HSL layers, desaturating those problematic colors. A lot of times I find green in the highlights in my photos with mixed lighting, and I'm like, this person isn't wearing anything bright green, they don't have green skin, so just suck that right out from the saturation, move your green slider on the tint a little bit to the magenta, solve your problem. There you go, 2-minute tip. Talk to you next time.